Welcome to Crypto News and Investigative Reports. I'm glad that you're able to join me. I'd like to talk to you briefly about Ripple Spring. Spring is Ripple's initiative to develop infrastructure and collaborate with innovative blockchain projects to increase the adoption of XRP. Their objective is to create a robust community of developers. That's what they're trying to do. They want developers. They're trying to create a community of entrepreneurs. They even want to bring in different companies who are transforming industries using technologies. And the technology, of course, that Spring is promoting is the Interledger Protocol and the XRP Ledger. So, once again, this is Crypto News and Investigative Reports, and I've taken the opportunity to talk to you about Ripple Spring. The first thing I want to share with you is this right here. This was Spring, this was at the breakfast for the San Francisco Blockchain Conference in 2019. This was the brochure that was being given out to the participants that was there to discuss the future of Spring. It says Spring, the open platform for money. Developer tools, services, and programs to make it extremely easy to send and receive money in any currency instantly. Why Spring? Because today moving money is really hard. We want to bring money to the internet so it moves like information does today. We call this the Internet of Value. And then it goes on to list a few companies. Along with that was the second part of the brochure, and it says how we build the Internet of Value using the core technologies, Interledger Protocol, of course, and it says for universal payments and the XRP Ledger for instant payments. So they're using the IOP technologies for universal payments. And then Ripple is using, Spring is going to encouraging to use the ledger for instant payments. So you got the ILP for universal payments, and then you got the ledger for instant payments. And then when they talked about the ledger, of course, the interledger is the open protocol connect to any stack like TCP, IP for money. And then, of course, you have the ledger, which is the open decentralized ledger executing payments in under 5 seconds or a cost of 0.0004 per transaction. And then it gives you a little illustration down here at the bottom where it shows you the phone, almost said iPhone, where it shows you the phone, the interledger, the XRP ledger, and then it shows you another phone where they're communicating. It says, what use cases is Spring currently used for? It says wallets and exchanges, trade, send, or spend XRP in apps. And then it says web monetization, get paid for what you make and pay for what you take. That's awesome right there. Now that was kind of a big point right there when they talked about web monetization and coil and getting paid for what you make, and then you can get, you can take some money and make some money. That was pretty interesting. And then the third thing they were discussing is gaming at Spring. Own and trade virtual goods with others, and that's kind of bringing in the micropayment under the web monetization and the gambling. That brings in that micropayment, that little money, so to speak, not that big banking money that we've known for certain. That Ripple was working with banks, over 300 partnerships with bank and financial institutions and payment providers. But now we're talking a web monetization, coil, and things like that. And then we're also talking gaming. So Ripple is revolutionizing the gaming platform. And then it says partners and the ecosystem. It says they have over 100 validators. Over 125 wallets and exchanges. And currently they said they had 20 applicants that are applying for more of this. So that was pretty awesome in a sense. And then the third part of this brochure I want to bring to you is this right here. It says, join the developers who are change agents. Of course, that's David Schwartz there says, we can build better, more technology and agnostic user experiences while allowing for future developments that will make the Internet of Value faster, cheaper, and more efficient. Learn more, Xpring. And then it lists a few of like Coil, the TipBot, Equilibrium, BitPay, and a couple of more different companies that have joined in to work with Ripple. And so Xpring is definitely something to be reckoned with. Xpring is definitely something that's going to be powerful. And Xpring is that new initiative by Ripple that will invest, it will incubate, and it will acquire, and it'll provide, get different grants for different companies that want to participate in it. It's also supporting different scholars, different schools. It's just a great new initiative by Ripple, and that's just going to make it's just going to just be an awesome thing. All right. So I just thought I'd give you a little update on Xpring. Hope you're able to understand it, Xpring, a little better, which is one of the fifth part of the Ripple suite of things. Ripple's still working on the Internet of Value. Thank you.